Hello Gamer Enjoyers, this is your host Nikhil Maharaj as Docker24. Hope you guys enjoyed Diwali. I know I have, and I wrote tomorrow 20th, which I meant to write tomorrow 21st. So with that, I am signing in for more of Let's Play Kamla in PC games, and also the games that I'm going to be playing is Nightmare Mode. It's definitely different to the original, so with that, I'm not going to waste any more time. I will explain it along the way, and hopefully you guys understand what I am trying to explain. So with that, let's not waste any more time. Let's just get into it. Okay, so now let's begin. When you start Nightmare Mode, there is no cutscene this time, just the ending. But the ending is going to be different, trust me. So, we're going to use our initiative very often because this is the harder game. Always open the drawer. The keys can be found either in the beginning or in the end. So, open all the drawers until you find the key. And then there's another key in the shelf, which I'll be showing you. This game was already played, so I'm just adding my commentaries in. The no commentaries is going to be found on Darker24 and Facebook. So I found both keys. That's all you need to find before you do the fetch quest, putting stuff on the courtyard. That is a place called Haven. I'm sorry I can't demonstrate where the collection is. This is a one-time thing, and I don't think it's compulsory. So when you find these fetch quests, you have like 2 minutes. I honestly thought it's 1 minute. That's how I was explaining it to you guys on Facebook. 1 or 2 minutes, you have a time limit. So quickly go to this Honkun, and I'm not sure if it's Honkun. I think it is Honkun, but put it there and just hide. Even though the music background fades away, the footstep is still here, and it'll come to where you guys, where you are standing. If you stand and don't hide, that's where she will find you. And I think that's how hard mode is. If you barely hear her footsteps, run away. That is the opposite direction.
मुझे बचा लो।
Yeah, just don't do what I do. I could have run the opposite direction from where I was hiding. Yeah, great. The first time you get killed, that's where you respawn. Quickly hide. Wait until you barely hear the footstep. That's where you can start running off. And that's another mistake. I could have waited until I barely heard the footstep. Now I can promise you it's not gonna happen in the last. We are responded here in the room. It's either in the room or in the basement, which is impossible to escape, so you gotta hope that you are responded in the room. Otherwise, just don't get responded at all. Do not get any jump scares from her twice. Do not even get a jump scare from her once. Just try to hide until you barely hear footsteps. How you can tell is by the sound of her anklet she's wearing. It's a culture thing. If you still hear it, then go to the opposite direction. That's my advice to you. I just can't believe that these giant bells are randomized. I think in hard mode only. I think in hard mode she hangs around in the basement. I don't know. I could be wrong, but just don't focus on that. Just focus on putting everything on the courtyard. That's the only quest you have to do. When you see those kind of hints, remember those. Because Kamla likes to lurk around. The one I unlocked that last, well, that item, I'm saving it the best for last. Because that's my exact plan and that's what you guys should be doing. If you hear the footsteps here, climb up. before picking up the book that has Hanuman picture in it, I'm supposed to pick up the statue of God Ganesh. I'm supposed to pick up the statue of Ganesh. I don't know why I ran off. I sometimes get absent-minded. Remember to keep avoiding these giant bells. That will actually get her attention. Actually, I just realized that we haven't put the fourth item in it. So when you put the third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, there's no point on hiding on that wardrobe because apparently it is now blocked, so you're gonna have to rely on the secret door. Every item you pick up, except for the 2 keys, you have 2 minutes. In the time limit. Come on, pass me. You're supposed to get the statue of Ganesh.
कोई नहीं जिंदा बचेगा।
Good, pass me. You finally remembered. This is going to be a barrier where Kamla will not come this way. Whenever you hear footsteps, always hide. Until you barely hear that footstep. There are two locations. One is in the basement, and the other one is where I am going to find. So it's around this courtyard, I think. Awesome cricket. And that's where we can pick up the last one, where, like I said, you have to save the best for last. Now this one's different to normal mode. That looks like the bad ending. Now to show you what the outside looks like and finding Kamla.
वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा.
I always love the chanting from the priest. Don't urinate on walls. This is what it looks like when you start this game the first time. I honestly thought it remains checked, but I think it's when you complete nightmare mode, then you can start from the outside. Also, I hate these cockroaches. They're such nightmares right now. So this is the lever for some sort of water. And this is the pot, which I think it's called handi. I'm not really the expert. You have to fill up the water to take the fire out. You always need headphones or earphones just to pick up the sound where it's coming from. Here's what it looks like when you find Kamla. If you play it so many times, you will recognize the area where you're going. And there it is. Now let's get to the selection. Okay, so the selection that I decided to play is Ghost Hunter. Because sure, it was released in 2003, but I actually love this game. It is on PS4 console / PS5 console, but it still acts like a PS2. Every game of PS Plus Deluxe will always behave like a PS1, PS2, and possibly PSP game. So, for the Halloween, I'm going to be playing Ghost Hunter. So for that, there's still Lego Indiana Jones and Lego Indiana Jones 2. So for that, I'm going to be choosing Ghost Hunter. Then I'll see what game I'm going to be deciding to play, unless I have added a few games in. So for that, let's get back to my thoughts of this game. Okay, so that is the playthrough of Kamla, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So in Halloween, I don't know what horror game I'm going to be playing, but I'm pretty sure the one you guys just watched on my selection, the one that's added, is going to be the one I'm playing, and I'm not talking about Lego Indiana Jones or Lego Indiana Jones 2 unless I have no other choice on what horror games I'm going to be playing. So yeah, this game is okay. It's very entertaining. I really enjoyed this game. Nightmare mode, normal mode, it is definitely a blast, and honestly, I hope they make more of this Indian game, like Indian horror games or Indian action games or whatever Indian games they created. Hopefully it's still happening, because this Kamla game is definitely the best game I've ever played. And also, I'm not sure if I'm going to be playing any other horror games that I used to play, or the games that is on the emulator. I'm not so sure, but if it is, there's the second channel of Game Freak 24, which you're going to have to subscribe in order for me to let you guys know. I don't know when, but you just know that my first channel is Nikhil Maharaj and the second channel is Game Freak 24. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm known as Nikhil Maharaj, and if you're watching this on Facebook, I am known as Darker24. So for that, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go to like. If you have some thoughts to share, put it in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to this video, click the notifications bell. That way I will let you guys know what video game I decided to upload. Almost slipped my word there. Messed up my words. So for that, this is your host Nikhil Maharaj as Darker24 signing off. Take care.